Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a low poly portrait in Photoshop. The process is pretty simple, but it just takes a long time. And to make it easier, if it's a symmetrical picture like this wolf, then you could just cut out half of it and paste the other half to it later. So the final image is going to look something like this, or without the color on the sides. So let's begin. So when you import the image, you're going to go down here, right click to duplicate the layer, and here you're going to go and select the outside of the wolf, which doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to copy it. You're going to go back to the previous layer and delete it because you don't need it anymore. So once you're here, you're going to go to View, you're going to go to Show, and then click Grid. And also make sure Snap is turned on. Then go to Photoshop, Preferences, Grid, Guides, Grid, and Slices. And here you can make a grid line every 20. But you could make it 25, 15, depending on how big your image is. And since the wolf is gray, I changed the grids to blue so it's easier to see. And once you've done that, you can press OK. Then you can start making triangles in the image. So you're going to go around the outline and make any random triangles. And here, you're going to go to Filter, Blur, and Average. And that's going to average out all the colors from that area into one color. Then you could just do that around the rest of the wolf. And to make it easier, once you've selected your triangle, you could press Command F, which is a shortcut for your last filter, which is Average Blur, and you could keep going around the entire wolf like this. So then you're going to select this layer, you're going to go to the polygon tool. Actually, you're going to move this so one of the grid lines is directly in the middle of the wolf. So it's about there. Then I'm going to go to the polygon tool, and along this grid, which is the center, I'm going to select half of the wolf's face, and then I'm going to delete it. So yeah, that part, and you're going to delete that layer. So then basically just keep making these triangles around the wolf, and these places around the eye which have smaller details, you're going to go to Photoshop, Preferences, and then Guides, Grids, and Slices. And you can make this the grid line every 10 pixels, so you could have more detail around the eye. And then around the nose, if you want to make it more detailed, you can do that. And yeah, I'll be back to you when I'm done.
2 hours later.
So once you've got to here, you're going to go ahead and erase the background, and we're going to do this by using the polygon tool and going around all the triangles you've made in the wolf, and then you're going to select the background and delete it so it's just the wolf. Alright, so you're going to right click and copy this layer. You go ahead and delete this layer, and now you have this image where now you're going to duplicate it. And in the duplicate, you're going to go to Edit, Transform, and Flip Horizontal. You're going to go to your cursor, and you're going to drag it to about where it meets. So that looks fine. And Now you could go ahead, right click and merge it down so they're one layer. Now you could just remove the grid by going to View, Show, and Grid. So now you just have the wolf, and to make a cool effect like you see in this picture, you're gonna go ahead and select the brush and make sure the hardness is 0 and around 140 or 150, and you're gonna select, well, for one side, you're gonna select any color you want, but for the sake of this video I'm gonna make it red. I'll create a new layer first, and then go around with the brush around the edges and until around the halfway point, and you can do whatever you want. So I'm just gonna go to blue, do the same thing with the other side, and now I'm gonna choose dark gray or lighter gray and then go right down the middle, and I'm gonna see how that looks by going to this and clicking overlay. So it doesn't look that good yet, but you're gonna go to opacity by going to blending options and opacity. You can edit it to based on your preference, so that looks fine. Click OK, and if you want, you could keep this outer glow. And so to clear up the background with the brush tool, you're just gonna go around the wolf with the polygon tool. And right before connecting to the last part, you're gonna go right before it, go above it, and just go around where you see the glow. Then you're gonna go here and connect it. So this layer, you're just gonna cut, and you're gonna delete that layer. And for this small area, you could just erase it there. So you're pretty much done. If you want to add a layer with gradient like this, you could always make a new layer, go to the shapes, fill it with a white color with no stroke, and make sure it fills the whole box. Then you're going to move this rectangle all the way to the bottom, and you're going to right click, blending options, go to gradient overlay, where it says style, go to radial and reverse, and make sure the scale is all the way up to 150. And so here I forgot to clean up this area, so I'm just going to erase it real quick. And there you have it. You have a low poly portrait. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and comment any suggestions that you have down below in the comments. And I'll see you later.